All right, I'm gonna be you today. All right? I'm gonna be you today. Yo, what's poppin', people? This is the Culture Shock Show. Today, this is Professor X, and I'm the Biscuit. I'm trying to be him today. Usually he does the introduction. I'm trying to match his. I can't do it. Like, he be live. It's that New York stuff.
Did
he
you
be all the way.
record?
Yes.
Oh, we're live. Sorry, guys.
Yo,
I didn't know.
wow.
I didn't
really
know.
want to go and check it now.
I really would. I didn't know.
Hold on. All
That's
right, so no, we're back. Like, we were recording the whole time. He
Yeah.
had me all the way thrown off.
I didn't know, son. This is gonna be real interesting today.
No, I mean, yeah, no. So like every couple episodes, I had the idea. I brought it to X.
Mm-hmm.
Every couple episodes, we do like more of a laid back version of the show, just because like how we started the idea. You know, we used to always be around campus just talking about random stuff, music stuff, you know, anything, whatever. So I think sometimes we lose those conversations when we go into like the structure of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So for this episode, we just wanted to bring to y'all more of a laid back feel. We just gonna talk about random culture itching topics.
Yeah.
We think that, you know, all of us should address at one point in time so that people know what's going on.
Yeah.
So for the first one we got, what's the first one? We're gonna do the dating joint?
Yeah. Let's do the dating joint.
The do's and don'ts on first dates.
First dates, or we could start with first dates and we can go into dating.
Let's start with first dates. All right. Well, being the seasoned vet, I'm gonna throw it to you. You know, age before beauty, my brother.
Whatever. All right, and don't be putting no alert at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, it's for short. The ticker.
Right,
It's for
anyway.
short. Alert!
Anyway, do's and don'ts on first dates. You know, I am of the old school veteran, so I think that, you know, I think you should be able to. So here's the thing: if you ask a person out on a date, right, you should be willing to pay. Period.
That's gender neutral.
I
Like
feel
that's
so here's
it
the
goes
thing.
either way.
I feel like, because I'm old school, I don't feel like it is gender neutral. If a girl asks you out on a date, I don't know how comfortable you should feel about that.
What you mean?
I get it's the 21st century and we got equal rights. No one's trying to, you know, take shots at the equal rights. What I am trying to say is, as a man, I don't know how comfortable I am with a girl asking me out on a date and then her paying for that date. I don't know how comfortable I am. You know what I mean? I like free food just like the next man. Don't get me wrong. You want to pay for a meal, that's it. But a date, like you want to put up for the movies or the bowling or something. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? I think meeting up at a spot ain't a problem, you know. But I think you do get more cool points if you actually go pick them up. Call me old school, call me what you want. You know what I mean? Unless they live in Timbuktu.
This is for the men.
If they live in
or
Timbuktu.
the women's.
I think that's for the men. Like, fellas, if you ain't got no whip and you need her to scoop you, you know,
I've been there.
it's all good.
I've been
but you just better make up for it. You better make up for it. You better come out with some woodworks. You better have some type
No,
of
I was
your
for
plan.
sure
Need,
worth it.
your
I was
plan
for
need to
sure
be
worth it. You
your
said
plan need to be freaking superb.
The
if you're gonna do
biscuit
that.
was worth it.
Was
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
She came and got me, but it's besides the point.
so yeah. What's good, man? So I think what's a don't? Don't leave without paying or tipping, bruh. That's just
Don't leave without paying or don't leave without tipping. It's
Both.
two different things.
Both, bruh. Bro,
like, no, but
that
what
is
if
disrespectful.
like that started? I don't know. Y'all could be on some Bonnie and Clyde stuff. Like if you skipped out on that'd be fun, right?
So y'all just gonna be thieving.
That's not. I'm not a thief. That's
How
not what
you
I'm saying.
how you start a relationship is how you gonna finish, bruh.
So we gonna break up and then we gonna run out on the checks.
Disrespectful.
We gonna run out on the check.
Disrespectful.
Nah, so I don't know. Like, okay, so let's focus on tipping because I think I'm not finna run out on no check, bro. I don't got time for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Tipping. I've always had a love-hate relationship with tips because I don't know. Like at first, I used to feel like, why give them a tip? They're getting paid.
Until you realize how much they're getting paid.
But see, at the same time, I was always like, that's not my problem.
Bruh.
You signed up for that.
Bruh.
Honestly,
Just because you the garbage man don't mean I need to throw trash on the floor.
that's
just
not
so
what
you
I'm
can pick it
saying.
up, okay?
That's no, that's not what I'm saying. However, I'm not. I was under the impression that I wasn't gonna do extra for you doing your job. Your job is customer service. Your job is to be polite at the very least. You don't got to be super nice to me. You don't got to slide me free, nothing. Your job is, that's in your job description. So, my young mind, why was I giving you extra dollars for something you were supposed to do anyway?
Okay. What's your old mind saying?
My old mind, I get it. I get it now. I get it. It's whatever, man. I tip people.
All right.
Oh, I don't tip them. Now, see, here's the thing. I only give Jesus 10%. So I'm not going to be out here giving no servers like that.
What they do now, though, they put how much the tip is at the bottom.
They try.
They 15,
Nope.
18, 20%. I don't know.
I'll take like $3 and I'll round the rest.
Yeah.
So whatever that comes out
Yeah.
to is what it is. But I'm not, no sir.
All right, here's a question. Do you open the door? Do you open the girl's door, whether it's the car door or the actual door on the first date?
I
or
do.
You let her get her herself. Are you a beep beep type of man? Are you a click click type of man? Or are you I'll open the door.
No. Actual doors, I always open. I mean, it don't matter if I'm with a female or if a girl is just walking behind me on campus. And, You know what I'm saying? Open it. That's just what I do. I mean, that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
Opening a car door, that joint is a hassle, bro. Like,
It is.
it's a hassle. Like, I gotta go all the way over here.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go all the way over there.
Yeah.
And I gotta go all, like.
But you know what I judge? And you may not right, because I'm not supposed to judge anybody. But if I open the door for you and you don't unlock the door for me, that's a problem.
Wait.
So if I open the door for you, right, in the car, and I put you in, I go to the back to see if you're going to open the door. If you don't open the door, that says a lot about you as a female.
Run that by me one more time. I'm not
If I open the door for you.
So if you open the door for
If
female.
I go on the passenger side, I pull open the door, right? I put you in. I go around to see if you're going to at least try to open the door for me.
Why?
If you got an automatic.
Like she reached
if you
through the car and opened the door?
Yeah. Or if it's not an automatic, if you don't got the click, you know what I mean, or the remote, and if she.
Why does she have the remote?
If you do not have the remote. I'm saying if the car is not remote start, or if it's not with the remote to unlock the door, right? You got to put the key in the actual door, right? If I unlock your door, right? My door is still locked. I unlock your door.
Oh,
I put you in.
Brother, we got remotes for
I'm
that.
saying that if you
I
don't
unlock the car, I open her door, and then I would go to my door.
Either way, if she don't at least try to attempt to reach, bruh, I feel like that's disrespectful. I feel like there's a certain type of woman.
No, you're bougie, but we already know that. Though.
I'm not
we
bougie,
already know
bro.
that.
I'm not bougie.
We already know
I'm
that.
particular.
No,
I think I think it says something about you. Yo, I'm courteous to you, but you're not trying to be courteous to me, bro.
Oh, I'm not expecting her to. First of all, I didn't even want to walk on that side of the car to open up the door for her. So I would, for dang sure, not expect her to reach all the way across my vehicle.
Oh my
to
gosh,
open
you
the
acting
door
like
for me.
you acting like you driving a Hummer or something, bro.
Oh no, but I'm saying like
you acting like you driving.
you
like
gotta
an
pass
18.
the center console and some more stuff. It's cool.
Anyway,
I open my door too. Like,
anyway,
wild.
what's another do or don't?
He's wild.
What's another do or don't?
I don't know. I think.
Don't insult the guests on the first date, bro.
What you mean? So
Like,
I thought that's obvious though.
and it's not obvious because some people's personality be on some like I want to be hard to get or I want to be a butthole just to
No,
be a butthole.
you know what's better? I just thought because I had a flashback. I had to like relive. Well, this goes to both parties. Whoever picks the restaurant, right? Like whoever is paying, the other person needs to be courteous of their wallet and their financial situations. Because
did you see Atlanta? Did you see the show Atlanta?
I never watched it.
You should.
They should have put me on it.
Anyway, so in Atlanta, there's an episode where Childish is on a date with his girl, and she's just like ordering, and the waitress is just like, yo, trying to get as much bread up out of, and he's like, yo, chill, like my budget ain't really that, That's another thing. You need to know your budget before you going on the date, bruh. or sis. Don't be picking these.
That's for sure. Because I'm not
picking these
taking
fancy.
you to.
Don't be trying to show off and taking them to these fancy restaurants like Houston's or Benihana's if you ain't got it.
I did
You know
that
what I
one
mean?
time.
You better go to Tom, Dick, or Hanks or something like that. You know what I mean?
I did that one time. I took a girl to Benihana's, bro. I was so upset. We stopped talking like a week later, and I was just like, she just got a free meal.
Yeah, Benihana's is like.
But see, I mean, I wanted to go though.
that's
Like
an
it wasn't like she was like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I was like, and she was like, I'd never been. So I was like, all right, we could go. And then
I feel like Benihana's is an anniversary.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, you got to know your budget, bro. Know your budget.
Cause I was never mind. We're not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that.
What were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something about playing hard to get or something like that?
No. I was gonna say something about like date expectations.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You know, like in regards to the meal and the things that I, as the man, would do on the first date.
Right.
What should I expect from her? You feel me?
I feel you.
You see?
I don't think you should expect that.
No, I'm not.
That's what I don't think.
No, I'm
you
not.
should
No,
expect.
okay, hold on. Hold on. This is ninja logic. All right.
Okay.
If I
For
spend
all our other culture shockers who are listening who are not of the African descent or persuasion, these are the thoughts that he's about to explain that we think about.
No,
Okay,
yeah. Us as ninjas. So, ninja logic tells me that if I spend over a certain dollar amount, we're crossing over into different areas and different territory. Like, if we're within like 35-ish, whatever, and that's, first date, take you back home, hug you, good night, I'm gone,
Right.
back to texting after that.
Right.
If I cross into like 40 and up, like 40 to like, that one's a short range, because after 50, we're going up. No. So if it's like 40 to like 50.
Where is this
That's ninja
coming?
logic. It's
From where though?
It's in the
Where-
back of, okay, look.
Where do you calculate, like, if I pay $50 for a meal, I expect, I don't know what the expectation is, but it's probably something real outlandish. Like, where do we get that? Where do we get that from?
That's the world we live in. Like, I need to be compensated somehow.
What is
if it's
appropriate compensation? Let's talk about appropriate compensation.
Well, we're gonna get there. $40 to like $55. Like and I know some ninjas gonna disagree, but I gotta need at least a kiss before the night is over.
A kiss on the cheek?
No.
No, you need a lip. You need some lip action.
Yes.
At least.
Yes.
For 50 or more.
No. That's 40 to like 55. Over that 55?
So then what, so what's the expectation of a woman? Like, if she gets dressed up, she comes, she allows you, she entertains you, whatever like that, what's her expectation of you?
What is she?
Wait for it, shockers.
No. What do you mean? Wait for what?
Wait for it.
Wait,
Go ahead.
what is she like? What is she bringing to the situation?
Yeah,
Just
let's not try to play the whole double standard thing, right? She has to do something, whatever, to be able, and if you putting up this 50, right? And she brings something to the table. She expecting something of you. Just
what
as much
does
as you
she
expect
bring
her.
to the table?
Her time. You want to get to know her.
I brought my time too.
Okay, yeah, but you the one who you initiated the date, right?
All right,
So
well,
what is her expectations of you then?
A great time. Which no girl who I've ever been out with has ever been able to say that they have not had a great time. That's something I pride myself on. So fellas, you need to start priding yourself on these women having a good time with you. For whether you get some or you don't, or y'all go on the date or you don't, or whatever, you need to pride yourself on that. But that's all she's able to expect out of me, for not bringing nothing but her time to the table, a good time, because at least that means you brought your time to the table and your time wasn't wasted because you had a good time.
Okay.
But she can't expect too much more past that if I'm grabbing a check. No, sir. No, sir. So we got ninjas. Take notes. I'm giving you free game. Take notes, yo. You too.
Anyway, those are the do's and don'ts
For sure.
for the show right now. Hopefully, we got some of y'all closer to getting with some bays or learning some skills if you had none already.
Skills.
Just gotta think he the king of everything. Anyway,
No. That's not why I said that. Even though I am good at everything, it's not why I said skills. I was mocking you saying skills, trying to figure out what exactly skills you meant. But
Anyway, do's and don'ts. Go follow it. Check it out.
Follow
Biscuit, what
it,
we got
guys.
next? What we got next?
what do we have? What did I tell you next?
I think we talked about. Let me go get out the phone.
Yeah, I know we talked about. I know we had a conversation about like first date meals, but
Yeah, I think we covered enough first date stuff
date is over with.
for the day.
I know we were gonna hit the top 5 rappers.
We always
and
gonna
stuff
hit
like
the top
that.
5.
Yeah, that's gonna be loud.
Things you wish somebody would have told you.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, that was.
So what I've learned, right, is that in life, people always get to a point where they're like, yo, I wish somebody would have just told me this.
Yeah, for
I wish I would have known this. Hindsight is always 20/20. If I would have known this, then I would have been here. All right, so we're going to try to address some of the things that we wish people would have told us. Biscuit?
Off rip. This is my personal. I wish somebody would have told me. I wish somebody would have told me how lucrative the sport of baseball is. No, for real, because I was raw. I was really good. Like honestly, I think I could have went to the league had I kept playing, but I quit because it just like it wasn't fun. I had a bad experience with one of my coaches, so I just stopped playing.
Yeah.
But if somebody would have told me that these dudes out here getting 10-year, $300 million contracts and stuff like that, oh, I for sure would have kept the bat in my hand.
Yeah.
You tripping? I would not have been here. Not with these ninjas doing this. No sir. No sir. I would have got paid. I would have got paid to play wherever. I don't care. Minnesota, St. Louis. I don't care where they have me playing at. Kansas City. I don't care. I would have got paid.
Yeah.
So that's something for sure, just off tops. But on a different note, I wish somebody would have told me about the value of time. For sure, because I've wasted a lot of time, especially in high school. I was BS. So I know I wish somebody would have told me that. What else I wish somebody would have told me? I feel like stuff pertaining to women. That was I feel like Nah, there's some things I wish people would have told me. Nah, that's my fault though. I wasn't attentive. I think people tried to tell me I just wasn't attentive. I don't know. What you got?
I wish somebody would have told me that just because you get a degree does not guarantee you a job, bruh. Stop trying to sell these people these dreams, bruh. It don't. It's just a new way of life. You know, there was a time where the generation before me, like Generation X and the baby boomers, you know, they prided themselves on making sure that education was key and you got your degree and you was gonna be able to make it anywhere, you know. And that's not to say that those opportunities aren't out there, but it does not necessarily guarantee you a spot in your dream job. You know, you gotta work for it. A lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know. You gotta network, you gotta put yourself in the right positions, you know. And nowadays a college degree is just as good as a high school diploma, which is unfortunate because we in a whole lot of debt for something that ain't gonna get us where we need to go. And we live in such a world and a society that you can make money and you can be successful and not get your degree. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from going to college because, college was one of the best things that ever happened to me.
But it's not for everybody.
Yeah, and I wish someone would have told me that and some of my classmates so that they wouldn't sit here and be living in depressed lives and going to jobs every day, working 9 to 5s, wanting to kill themselves because, you know, they're unhappy and they're unfulfilled, but they need that money to survive, you know? Let's see. I wish someone would have told me that heartbreak is a part of life, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna be in love and you want to choose to love somebody, you need to accept the fact that they're gonna break your heart, and you need to accept the fact that you're gonna break theirs, and that's just a part of life, bruh. You know, I think no one sat there and told me. My family was too busy concerned with me not falling in love than teaching me what to do when I actually did fall in love, and I suffered a lot because of that. And then I have friends who were the complete opposite, and they just savages and ruthless. And now they don't know how to maintain relationships and stuff because no one taught them and told them like, yo, relationships take work. It's not just, you know, A plus B equals C type of equation. Just because you get a ring on your finger don't make you into this Superman, although it's kind of ironic, and this Superwoman. You know what I mean? Like, you have to put in the work to make something last for a lifetime. What else do I wish somebody would have told me? I wish somebody would have told me that change is inevitable. And you need to figure out how to deal with change. You know, whether that's transitioning from one state of mind or place to another, whether that's your job doing changes, your relationship doing changes, your family going through changes, your love of your life going through changes, hip hop going through changes. Like, you just need to accept the fact that change is going to come.
Yeah, bro.
And you
No,
can't-
matter of fact,
and you
no,
can't-
hold on.
and
We're
you
going to
can't
stay right there.
And you cannot stay.
We're going to stay right there. No. It's
ahead.
okay. We're going to stay
ahead.
right there.
ahead.
Changes in hip hop, brother.
Yeah.
You need to accept the changes in hip hop.
I would accept the changes if the changes were productive and great. These changes are trash.
No,
bro.
you can't say they're
They're
not
not-
just because you don't agree with them.
Okay, bro.
You-
If we
you
put,
can't say
if
that.
we put the old thing to the new thing and we compare the old and the new, there's no way you're gonna sit there and tell me that the new is so much better than the old.
That's not what I'm trying to tell you, though.
Okay,
That's what you're missing. You putting words in my
Okay.
mouth. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is, though, that the new can't be discredited because it's not like the old.
You're right, and that's a message in that. You're right.
You feel me? Alert, alert, alert.
You're right.
Yeah, so you need to come to grips with that because you be still trying to,
I just
play
feel-
like
I just feel
these
like
old brothers is
it's nice because they better than these trash
all
brothers
right,
that we're talking about.
Of course. Well,
All right, then. That's my point. That's my point.
did
just
you
proved my
hear it?
point.
No. Did you hear what
said,
you
of
just
course,
said, though?
Of course.
Did you hear what you just said?
What I say?
You said the old brothers are better than the trash brothers.
Yeah.
because they're trash. Like what?
Right.
I'm better than the trash, but they're trash.
Got you.
Clearly, so that's
Got
not
you.
making a point.
Got you.
That's,
Whatever.
see, accept them changes,
You
bro.
got it. You're right. You got it. I'm trying to think what else.
I know somebody should have told me about credit.
Yeah.
For sure. I would have been trying
Yeah,
to build
yeah.
my credit on little dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like growing up.
Yeah.
Because now it's like I'm trying to build my credit. You know, I'm going to
Yeah.
need it. Like in
Yeah.
the next, I
Yeah.
really dang near need it
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
I'm going to really, really rely on it in the next year. And I need to,
Definitely. I definitely wish somebody would have told me about finances and stuff like that, and helping me like try to invest in some stocks and bonds and just try to get this money up. You know, create a business before I was younger, so that I could be able to survive and not hustle. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with hustling. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Oh, here's another thing. I wish somebody would have told me that. This whole God and spirituality thing is not so cut and dry and black and white. There's a lot of murky and gray.
Nobody told you that?
No. And that's why I tell y'all that because I learned it.
I've been told before.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that, but
I'm just saying
nobody
because
told-
because here's the thing, right? A lot of people think that, prayer, let's just take prayer for instance, right? You pray and God don't answer you the way that you want him to answer, so therefore God don't care about you, right? Like that's what somebody would say, like black and white. Like in actuality, it's not like that. God could be talking to you, you just don't want to hear what he got to say, or he'll remove things or people from your life and you think that it's something an indictment on you. In reality, he's trying to give you what you need, but all you looking at is what you want, and so that's what I think, and I think also that church don't have to be the same way that's been done before. There's new ways of doing that. I'm learning that. I'm creating it, you know what I mean? And I think Life is all of what you make it, and it is about the choices you make, but you don't have to try to do everything right now. That's what I wish somebody would have told me. You got time. You know, I think as a millennial, you try to do everything right now.
It's about the right now.
You know, I mean, all we have is right now, but at the same time, like, Lord willing, you're going to have time.
No, yeah, for sure.
You're going to have time. Take your time. You ain't got to rush into everything. You don't got to have everything microwave. Patience, you know what I mean? Good things come to those who wait. You know what I mean? And so I think that's some of the things.
That pretty much sums it up. I mean, you went a little deep on the ninja, but
I mean, hey, sometimes you got to.
no, you don't.
Whatever. See, that's your problem. All right.
What's my problem? What's
That's
my
your
problem?
You don't ever want to go deep.
That's
you
not my
You want
problem.
to keep people at the surface. You want to keep it. You just like your.
not my
You
problem.
just like the person that we probably about to get into right now.
No.
Everybody want to keep everybody just here. Here, we gotta have some depth.
What you about to talk about?
It's time for our favorite section. Mic check 1 2. We're gonna talk about our top 5. This is our favorite debate that we always
Honestly,
have.
I really should have never proposed this because he about to say something wild. I
Yeah.
just want y'all to know he about to say something real off the wall, real like LL Cool J finna be in his top 5.
It might change up. You know what I mean? What I am saying is, shout out to LL. He's a legend. All right.
He's a legend.
He
But he's not in nobody's
this man
gang
gave
top
us rock.
5.
This man gave us rock the bells, man. This man gave us Kango hats and Adidas sweats. You know what I mean? This man
Did
paved
he
the
give
way
us
for
that,
hip hop.
or did Kango and Adidas give us that?
Yo, black people wasn't rocking it until LL was.
Oh,
He
my
gave us the
God.
boom box. Bruh, LL put hip hop on the map, all right? So
Whose map?
on the world's map.
Say map.
There would be no Quavo and Migos
You
and
can't say
all-
that. They're not direct descendants of no LL.
I'm not saying they are. What I am saying is they are a product of what the work he and the pioneers put in. If it was not for them, there would be none today.
Somebody
you can't-
paved the way
so
for
you can't sit there-
LL. Why
Who?
he not no dang?
Who?
He not the trailblazer.
Who?
He not
Who?
Rosa.
Who?
He not.
Who?
Are you an owl now?
Who?
Are you now?
Tell me who.
Are you now?
I'm trying.
How
tell
many
me
licks
who.
does it take to get to the center row Tootsie of a Tootsie Pop?
That
Tootsie
doesn't matter.
All right then.
Tell me who.
In other news,
Exactly.
Nah, I'm not even
My
gonna
point-
dignify
Anyway, we're gonna go. Do you want to do top 5 MCs? You want to do top 5 artists? You want top 5 of all time?
Now
You
look,
want
let's
top 5 lyricists?
We
What
have
do you wanna
to
do?
define
Yes.
each one of these categories, which they
Yes.
mean something totally different to you because you
All I
rode
wanna
the
know-
short bus
I
or
just,
something. It's
I
like
just know what are we doing top 5 of. I'll let you choose.
top 5. Let me deliberate. I'm trying to put myself in the best position to win this argument. Let's do top 5.
I'll give you today's. It don't matter. Anything you want.
Top 5 artists. Top 5 rappers
Okay.
of all time.
Of all time.
The Mount Rushmore
The
plus
Mount Rushmore.
one more of rappers.
Of rappers.
Matter of fact,
You want to go first?
what's
You
your
wanna
Mount
go first?
Rushmore rap? Oh, that's a good way to sum it up. What's your Mount
Who's on
Rushmore
my
rap?
Who's on my Mount Rushmore? Eminem
Okay.
is on there. Jay-Z is on there.
I can't say I didn't see that coming.
Man, you should know. Let's see. If there had to be,
Here it come.
if I had to look like, yo, who
Here
is
it come.
phenomenal?
Here it come. He about to. here it
I
come.
think,
I'm telling you. It's too. You gotta be cooking there.
I think Andre, 3 Stacks is going up there.
Okay. Say it, I dare you.
I'm gonna go with Rakim.
Uh,
Rakim gonna have to go there. He changed the game. And
are you?
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with. Let's see. We got the North. We got the South. We got the South. We got the
This-
West. I'm gonna have to go with. It's really hard, that last one.
Somebody get him, please.
I'm gonna go with Nas. I'm gonna go with Nas.
Y'all see what I deal with? Do
gonna
y'all
go with
see
Nas.
what I deal with on the daily?
The Mount Rushmore.
Do you not see the flaws in
What's
his?
the flaw? What's the
Your
flaw?
Mount Rushmore is so flawed. Your Mount
How?
Rushmore
Okay.
is all of them say B and son.
No, they don't. Eminem don't say B.
Dang near.
3 Stacks don't say B. So.
What about the other three? B and son.
Nas, Jay, and Rakim. Sure. Okay.
Now,
Who's your Mount Rushmore?
bro?
Who's on the Mount Rushmore?
You were missing a critical part of.
Of a rapper.
You didn't even choose between Tupac and Big. Like,
You're right.
wild.
I didn't choose between. This is why, right? This is why. Pac is an amazing storyteller. Amazing storyteller.
Brother,
I can't deny it.
don't.
I
I need
can't
you to
deny it.
expand on-
I can't.
on
He's
his-
amazing. He's an amazing storyteller.
And
But he ain't got no bars. 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 Big. Big is
cut the camera off.
Big is an amazing lyricist.
cut the camera.
Amazing lyricist.
Cut the camera off.
Amazing lyricist.
Cut.
And I'm from BK.
He's
Amazing,
wild.
amazing lyricist.
He's
You know what
wild.
I'm saying? But I think Big's time was cut too short to really. I think we give him the top 5 out of respect and honor because, you know, this man gave us Bad Boy. He gave us Juicy, man. He gave us, you know, 10 crack commandments. Like, you know what I mean? He gave us so much that when you listen to Big, you're like, God dang, like Big was ruthless, you know? But I think he just didn't give us enough, he was cut too short for me to sit there and be like, Big, you get on the Mount Rush. Now, we had 10, definitely, I put him up there. We had 10, I put him up there. If you want to know what hip hop is like, you know what I mean? Boom. Where hip hop would go, boom. Like, but I just feel like, you know, I love Big. Don't get me wrong. I love Big. I just can't give him. And Pac didn't, to me, Pac's outside work spoke more volumes to me than his actual music. Pac's revolutionary mindset. Pac thought I feel like that did more for the culture to me. You know, although Brenda's Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up,
Oh, you're
amazing. Amazing.
wild.
You know what I mean?
That's not the.
I'm not saying
You're legit wild, bro. Like
Hey.
I always said it before, but like no,
Okay.
this is on tape. You know that,
Okay.
right? Like
I
we're
know.
about to put this on.
And people can ridicule me, and they can sit there and be like,
Drag
"Yo," they can
him.
drag. You can sit there and be like, "Oh my
Drag
gosh,
him.
how could you not put
He
Pac and
don't.
Big?" I love Pac and Big. I'm just saying
Pac
that
or
the
Big.
Mount,
First
the
of all,
the
you
Mount
can't have
Rushmore,
both.
the Mount Rushmore, and some would others will argue. They'd be like, "No,
Can't have both.
they put."
Pac or Big.
Okay.
It's Jay or Nas. You can't have both.
Well, yeah, that's I can.
No, you can't.
Anyway,
Mine is as follows.
please,
Tupac.
Gotcha.
Number 1.
got you.
Jay-Z is number 2.
Okay.
I mean, in no particular order.
Yeah. Okay.
Jay. Then we got,
You gonna put Wayne up there?
no, for sure, Lil Weezy Baby. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I can't. Go ahead. This is why I don't give Wayne.
All right, quick
I
pause.
Because I need mixtape Wayne. Mixtape Wayne.
Oh, stop
Mixtape Wayne.
trying to separate the man.
Mixtape Wayne. Mixtape Wayne is different than album Wayne.
Oh,
We gotta eliminate. Although I love The Block Is Hot and Lights Out and 500. Well, I ain't really listen to 500 Degrees. We gotta cut that out.
If you
We
separate
gotta pick up-
everybody's
we gotta
career-
we gotta pick up Wayne. We gotta pick up Wayne from Carter 1 all the way up to Carter 3, and that body of Wayne, yes. But
no,
that's
if you
that's just my-
separate
that's just my-
somebody's career,
that's
you
just
can
my- that's just
separate
my-
every artist's career, and
You
everybody
could.
would be great.
You could. That's just my critique. Yo,
Critique.
excuse me for having a critique.
Tupac, as you can see represented in my nose.
Jay,
Jay,
Wayne.
Wayne,
Okay.
and this is where it gets dicey. Because under the criteria, I think it's clear why I put those 3 on the Mount Rushmore. Staples.
Right.
Right? I have a problem. I wrestle with myself about putting people like 3 Stacks on the Mount Rushmore. Only because
He was in a group.
well, that's part of it too. Is we're not able to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the impact that Outkast on hip hop as a whole is done justice because they're a group. Like they try to relegate them to, they try to box them in almost, which kind of skews my view. Along with things like, you know, albums and all this other stuff. Like if we were just talking about, you know, potential or not just potential, but like skill level, yes, he's definitely on there. But if we're encompassing everything, then you know it's kind of like muddy water almost. Like
here's
you know,
the thing: there would be no Atlanta without.
And I get that.
So everything up until 2017 where Atlanta has done
But
is
look,
because of them.
I can't. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was
But go
about
ahead.
to say because I'm in Atlanta and I'm looking to get in the industry. I'm not finna say what I was about to say.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, so I split hairs when it comes to 3 Stacks.
Okay.
I want to agree with you on the Eminem thing, but it's like, is it just because he's white?
Have you listened to Eminem?
No. That's not what I'm saying. Unmatched talent, unmatched bars.
The fact that he's white is the icing on the cake.
However, does he get the nod because he's white? Just like does Pac and Big get the nod because they're dead?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, does he get the nod because he's white?
I think he does. I think he gets a nod because he's phenomenal. I think the whiteness kind of like was, and he's white. Because originally it was our thing. You know what I mean? So you mean to tell me, and I love him. I bow, okay? But you mean to tell me a white boy comes into our thing and completely just that's like the white dude who graduated from Morehouse Valedictorian. Like, you mean to tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? What does that say about us? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. All right. So he's definitely number 4.
Yeah.
Number 5, Snoop D-O-Dub.
Okay.
We've had this before.
Yeah,
we've had this.
I just thought you were about to put Drake up there, and I was gonna have to be on.
Oh no, you thought I was
gonna
have
to be on some like.
But howsoever, if he makes as close to a rap album as he can get in the next year or 2, he might bump somebody off that list.
Who you gonna bump off? You gonna bump Snoop off?
No.
You gonna bump M off?
No.
You gonna bump?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm like, who you gonna bump?
You should know who I would probably bump from that list. Just off the simple merit of sorry. But I'm not gonna do that because
I mean, you bump Jay off, you're wild. You bump Jay off, you're wild.
I'm just gonna leave it to speculation.
You're wild.
I'm gonna leave it up to speculation.
The cookie should come off if you bump Jay-Z off of because of Drake. Yo, you're wild.
I'm not confirming who I would bump off.
You're drinking too much Kool-Aid. If you even bump Wayne off, you're drinking even in the little spectrum that I give you. You're wild.
You can go ahead.
No, you supposed to be
what?
You supposed to be sending them off.
Nah, you can send them off.
Thanks for watching the Culture Shock Show. Shout out to all our shockers who've been rocking with us. If you want to get your music or something played and you want us to critique it, you want to get it featured, please send us an email at cultureshock17@gmail.com. Follow us on all our social media at Culture Shock Show on IG, For the Culture Show on Twitter, and subscribe Culture Shock Show on YouTube. I'm the Kid Professor X.
I'm the Biscuit.
And remember always, don't do it for us.
There you go. Do it for the culture.
Do it for the culture. Salute.
You gotta come up with something, dude.